Happy Friday. So this week I've been exploring my take on what Zenga Folkman have called the 16.6% club. And that is that only 16.6% of leaders have the traits of grit and coachability. And Zenga Folkman, and I do not disagree with them, say they are two traits that leaders need to drive themselves towards success and achievement. So grit is about passion and perseverance. Grit is about staying the course. And it was Angela Duckworth that used that term in her book, Grit, the Power of Passion and Perseverance. And she was working in education or studying students of the age of 12 to 13 and said, the successful student isn't just about their IQ, there's something else. And that's when she said it was about having interest in what they're doing, practicing, having hope and having purpose. And those kids had grit. And that's why they were more successful than their counterparts. Then we look at coachability, which is the term that Zenga Folkman have used. And coachability to me is a number of things. One is having a growth mindset, being prepared to say, I don't know everything that I need to know, and being a continual learner and recognising that there is always stuff to learn, as opposed to having a fixed mindset and saying, no, what I've got is what I've got. I'm not going anywhere. So having a growth mindset is the first thing. And then being open to feedback. And that is so important. And often, we have to be brave to say the feedback we get might not be what we want to hear, but we need to hear it. And as a leader, we need to remember that the feedback is not about you as a person. The feedback is about you as the leader. So don't take it personally. And make sure people feel safe to give you feedback. Make sure you thank them and you recognise them. And most importantly, act on it. Be prepared to unlearn. Recognise that what you knew yesterday may not be working for you today. And that's a big one for many leaders to get their heads around. That what has stood me in good stead for decades is no longer relevant today. And as I said this week, that knowledge that you have has a shelf life. And that's dangerous if it expires and you haven't got rid of it. So be prepared to learn and unlearn, have a growth mindset and get feedback for coachability and have the passion and perseverance of grit. And then you're in the 16.6% club.